welcome to the 2012 Albert Park Australian Grand Prix. And of course, I've just said it, we are in Albert Park.
That is true. Oh, I thought I cut out there. Oh, sorry. That is true, we are here at Albert Park. And, well, yes, I am a Ballboy57, FRL_ Ballboy, not to be confused by variants in the background. But yes, this is the final pre-season test for some of these guys for GHR, Global Hub Racing, F1. And yes, I am commentating. I didn't commentate yesterday, of course, because I was racing, but someone who will be also joining me in the commentary box throughout the entirety of the season, hopefully, in all tiers of competition for Global Hub Racing is, as always, James Dead 14.
Evening, everyone. Hopefully everyone is keeping well on this fine Friday evening on Grand National Eve, of course. The rest that stopped the UK. We are here in Australia, of course, 16 corners facing the drivers tonight. We've got a few new names in. We've got a few returning faces as well tonight, which is great to see. We haven't got many drivers in so far. I'm hoping for more to turn up. If you want an invite, and if you haven't done in a pre-season testing race this week, put in the comment section. If you have, then obviously, as the phone rings downstairs, then obviously it will happen. But we have got, I'll run you through the order actually of the people that we've got. I think we've got 12 drivers now here, which has got Bossman as a notable name that is here. I didn't think he'd be here tonight. He must have finished work early.
Yeah. Oh, well, welcome, Bossman.
For unfamiliar faces to GHR, Global Hub Racing, now FRL and TFO merging, of course, to form Global Hub Racing. Let me run you through the names, because I know most of these guys from last season, of course, of A-League, and Ballboy, I know you also know quite a few of these guys from A-League as well. We have got Hamrezin, who is in the Mercedes. Is he in the Mercedes? Let me just check. Make sure we go into your cars that you've been assigned to the league for. So Hamrez is in Red Bull. I don't mind, to be honest, if people go in any sort of car really tonight. It's only pre-season testing. Matt Tippos just arrived, which is good to see. But we've got Hamrez here. TTG White, brand new name to even me. I'm in the same esports team as him, for God's sake. And I don't even know him. That's great. It's absolutely great. Blocky,
right. We got a load of comments.
Let me have a look.
Gennaro can't take part.
I'm out of here. You're never gonna
Let me have a look now. I'm just getting the stream up.
Okay.
Hamrez Red Bull. Oh dear. I've just seen who wants to.
Yeah.
Berra needs an invite. Can you give Berra an invite while I attend to Hamrez?
Berra, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, he's just appeared online there. Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, this is a
final... Boss's invite again. Praga, your car. I'm racing the season, trust me. Well, maybe we've got something else to say over that. Oh, hey ho.
Well, I'm only thinking
somebody new has just signed.
I know what...
Interver.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that I know what Fletcher did in the last race that we saw him in Brazil. Which, yeah. What wasn't great. It's good to start off with when you're battling with Onyx Mur, and then, yeah.
Maybe if he focuses on his other leagues, and we don't have to try and prove a point like we did with David Wallbank when we requested to message PSGL admins 2 months before he did that famous thing in Baku, of course, in PSGL F5. And thank God, let's just say thank God he's been kicked. And thank God he's been blacklisted. Fletcher is doing the same, and he's been blacklisted as well. So just to confirm that. I've just sorted Praga for a minute.
Right, I'll put a link out to the chat because I've got Discord up here, so that's easy for me to do that.
Is anybody not attending tonight? Prix are not attending. Prix are not attending, so I'll tell Praga to go into Toro, and that'll be him sorted. 13 drivers so far here. Thank you to everyone that has, of course, attended. And it was a pretty late... we failed, obviously, I think, to give out relevant thingy. Obviously, we've been 10 on the streams, but within the A-League chat, anyways, I do apologise about the lack of communication about this pre-season test race. It's literally been sprung up quite very late on for some of these guys who might have been having other things planned. But I appreciate everyone attending, and it is good to see 13 drivers of primarily A-League guys here tonight, which is good to see. We'll see how they...
Yeah, is that... Surely there was... Well, we got Deneen waiting, and I know, like... I think some people said they might be available, and... There is space, so... Alright, let's give these guys a go.
I'm spectating you.
Oh, hang on. Let me just do the... I'm just inviting people, hang on. Let's invite that person.
I don't know. Oh, I'm in the world now.
Alright, let me...
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send up backup invites now because it's gone past the time. Yeah, so... Alright, I've just sent invites. Fletcher, it was an AI car. Oh.
Are these the lame excuses? That's coming out. Evening, Barra. Hopefully everyone is keeping well tonight, as I said, of course. Deneen and Matey Boy are coming in. These are just purely backup invites. They have done their evaluation races, but we want to compare, obviously, some drivers. Obviously, we don't think Matey Boy and Deneen are F1 pace, but it's good to have a nice attendance to boost up numbers going forward. But primarily, the aim of this is to have our F1 drivers racing here tonight for the final pre-season testing race, and the season does get started in 3 days' time. 3 days' time. Mr. Matthias, you are in a Renault. You are in a Renault, which is taken by Matey Boy.
Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess, because it's just pre-season. But, yeah.
If Matey Boy's watching in, then might consider a swap maybe in the Red Bull with Matthias. Pelly, by the way, just to confirm, there's no Sunday race for Pro-Am. It is just purely Pro this week, catching up for lost time in Bathurst. So, Pro-Am, enjoy your week off. And we haven't literally got anything organised for Pro-Am. Unless we organise something.
Alright, let me just double check. See if there's anybody else. Just send up invites. But apart from that, I think we're all good to go. Is that? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm still looking at the invites. Hang on. Praga postman. Somebody. I don't know. I actually don't know.
Somebody leave? No, I thought somebody joined. I think
I can't work it out. I can't work it out. Oh, probably, yeah. Oh, right, let's go.
Vera, maybe? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's go anyways, let's start. We can begin. We can begin. Please, Codemasters, give us some beautiful heavy rain. That's Montana. I'll see. We haven't actually had a wet qualifying session yet in Australia. Oh, Pelly's just joined very late on.
I made it. Yeah.
Sorry, we're literally with 12 seconds left now.
12 seconds ago, he's gone into
Yeah.
a Ferrari, I think he's gone into. Yeah, he's gone into Ferrari. That's okay. At the minute. And I know, so I will, we have made, we have had some comments, by the way, coming through about what we're going to be doing about the driver placements. Now, just to reassure everyone what is going to happen after this, and after F4 on Saturday, me and Ballboy will deliberate further, have a look at all the data that's been received from these 4 races, so F1, F2, F3 and F1, clean, to make it fair, to make it as competitive as possible, and to make it good for the viewers. So just to reiterate that, just to reassure people, we will be doing that on Saturday evening after F4. So tomorrow evening after F4, we will be deliberating. Driver placements, fully confirmed driver placements, should be out the following Sunday evening at the very latest. As Jacko was just joined very late on.
Oh, and I've just received so many messages from Mr. Fletcher. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah, right, I'll just have to message him later, but if he's still watching, then, yeah, I'll message you later and tell you what's happening with that, but anyway, back to today's action for the final preseason
Light rain
test.
at the start of the race, apparently.
Oh.
Just to see that from Glock. It was the birthday boy yesterday, actually, Glocky. 24 he turned. I think it was either yesterday or Wednesday, one of the 2 days. Happy birthday to him. Hopefully he didn't get too drunk last night, which I think is the reason why he was missing last night. We don't encourage our drivers to drink and drive, so I think it was quite responsible of him to take a back seat tonight.
Yeah.
And attend tonight, I should say.
Unless it's apple juice, then that's
Got
fine.
a bit of a headache. I mean, a bit of a hangover, I think is the term. Bit of a hangover. Anyway, somebody that doesn't have a hangover is Silas, and he's out on a lap. On an out lap, I should say. Not on a lap at the minute. I hope it's all F4 drivers on Saturdays. It'll be a fast with F3, F2 and F1 drivers. Yeah, F4 drivers, I think, will prioritise only F4 drivers, because I think they are the guys that need the most help, and with anybody interfering in, it's going to make it quite, yeah.
Alright. Who is first to set a lap, do you think?
Silas.
Silas?
It'll be Silas, because it was first lap pit.
Alright, here we go. Silas warming his tyres up here. He's on the Ultras for this upcoming lap here. He did quite a good job on yesterday.
Yeah, I think we had quite a few on Super Softs and Softs last night around here. And then obviously transferred to the Ultras at the end. Quite interesting to see us to go early on.
Yeah. And of course, he want to do much better than last time, where of course in the race he unfortunately crashed out while in a good position. I think it was second or something. So yeah, a bit of traffic. Hopefully this Ferrari gets out of the way. Yes, lovely job, whoever that was. Well done.
Why would somebody utterly random follow the Twitter account? Very strange. Silas always on the lap. He's going through the middle sector. At the end of the first sector, be expecting 25s through the first sector from some of these guys, especially like some Montana Lyronics, Berra, Lawmans, Boltzmann. Most notable name absent actually from tonight is Blizzard. Blizzard is absent tonight. But I think he's prioritising AOR and esports, I do believe.
Right. I don't know if he didn't think he had to attend this preseason test or not, but anyway, hopefully we'll find out very soon from him. But anyway, Silas approaching the final couple of corners. This is where me and Radiant had a bit of a altercation, unfortunately, yesterday.
I did, yeah. Come around the final corner. Silas, looks like it might be a 19 to start off with here. Silas across the line. Oh, it's 20.1, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Anybody else on the lap? TTG White just preparing for lap. Pelly's in the final sector. Boltzmann across the line goes second. 20.2. His connection looking stable at the minute, which is good to see. And Montana...
Oh my, look how tight that is.
What?
0.1.
Is Montana alright? He's got 1,000 quicker than Silas. What are you expecting more of a second quicker there? But I think he's not giving anywhere and he's keeping his powder dry. I think that's all we can assume from that. Braga, I think is just preparing for a lap. Actually, Matt Tipos is on a lap actually, I do believe. I hope he is anyway.
Oh, actually Dylan is about to cross the line, but I don't think this is going to be right up there. Well, no.
21.7, super softs, not too bad from Dylan. Matt Tipos about to come across the line. Might have been invalidated lap here actually. Oh no, he's gone 5th, sorry, with a 20.6. Nice tap there by Matt Tipos. Of course, TFRL A-League runner-up of last season and seeking to try and make it a title-winning season here in technically season 1 of Global Racing. TTG White coming around the final corner. It's looking good actually. Looking really good.
So let's find out.
Not sure if he's invalidated across the line. Invalidated lap 20.6, same lap time as Matt Tipos actually. If that was not invalidated, I think that was at the final corner as well. He invalidated there as well, but that would have been the same lap time as Matt Tipos. So if that's anything to go by, TTG White should be in.
Oh, Onyx goes.
Somebody that will definitely be in F1 is Onyx Mill with that lap, 19.8. Very nice lap indeed. This track sucks. Montana. Do I get to be a moderator, Asheen? We haven't decided actually.
We need
really haven't decided.
Yeah.
Have we seen Damon Vath's lap time?
Oh!
It's a banker lap. It's a banker lap. He's
Mr.
19
White
seconds left.
is off.
Ooh.
He's had an off, but he's okay.
That's at the left right.
But yeah, back to Mr. Slowly.
Mr. Slow. He's 31.5 seconds off, so if that's anything to go by, he should be right up there with this.
Well, let's find out.
What's he called? Happy with the top 5 tonight. I'm Irish and I'm not allowed to drink. What am I going to do? Do something else, Deneen. Fill your time. Fill your time. Damon Vath. Coming around the final. Ooh, got caught on the... Oh! What the hell's that? That's Matthias round at the last corner. Matthias round at the final corner there.
So
Damon Vath across the line goes 7th, 21.2. Not competitive enough, I don't think, there. If he can improve that, then maybe he's F1. But we might have to consider looking at F2 with that. Matthias, by the way, has ended up back in the pits after his cataclysmic spin. I'm not sure what happened on the lead up to it, but a big spin nonetheless there from Matthias. Berra just coming in the pits there. Glocky, I think, is on a lap. Silas around the final corner, is he? Oh no, he's just preparing for a lap now. Is Silas. Not many people on the lap. I think Glocky might be the best bet.
Glocky, let's have a look. Oh yes, there he is, just approaching another chicane. The many chicanes, of course, that make up this
quite a few chicane,
track.
yeah. He's on a set of softs, and he's 3.5 tenths down through the middle. Looking nice though, nice and attacking on the car.
Bit of traffic ahead. No,
and there's a Haas going slow. Is that Damon Vath getting out of the way? I think it is. Is that Damon Vath? Yeah, it was Damon Vath. Glocky approaching the final couple of corners. I think he might be backing off this, I'm not sure. See when he comes across the line. His fuel is running out. Yeah, I thought he would come in the pits because his fuel was running out there. Indeed, we've got... Who have we got coming through? Postman's on one sector.
Kelly
just
goes 8th.
Kelly goes 8th, 21.5, nice lap. From the Dutchman. And Boltzmann looking nice currently. on his lap. Praga, I think, might be on a lap just behind him. Yeah, Busman.
Yeah.
Praga's about 20 seconds behind. Busman attacking that with some vigor and
he's gone 24,000 slower there. That was an improvement by Silas. So close to getting pole. Goodness me.
19.8, not bad. Not bad. He's got the pace, but he doesn't really transfer it to the race. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Bossman now around the final corner. I think he's going to go top with this. Bossman coming across the line. It should be a 19.7. Oh, 19.8, but that's not too bad. That is not too bad guess at all. Bossman after second. And I think deserving, really, of an F1 seat there with that lap. Really nice indeed. Praga across the line goes fourth. Ahead of Montana, which is quite interesting. Montana, though, is on the lap coming through the final sector. Oh, and there's a Renault going slow. I think that was Matt Tibos. Oh, sorry, it was Matthias, sorry.
Oh, he's in.
Montana's in the pit. Brilliant. Anybody of note that's on a lap? Hamres is on a lap. Matthias is just preparing for one. I think I'm Dylan. Oh, TTG White's off in the middle sector. At the start of the middle sector there. Left and right, just locking up too much. TTG White.
Mr. Tibos is improving quite significantly here.
There he is, final sector. I think we've got Lawmans and the likes on a lap as well. Matthias, I think, is on a lap there as well and behind. Tibos coming around the final corner, looking to right his wrongs from last season. This is a real stonker of a lap, this. Matt Tibos comes across the line, 19.7! There we go, Matt Tibos on pole at the minute in this pre-season testing race, but the creme de la creme of F1 is making itself known. Silas currently in F2 is in 4th, but look at that. We saw very, very tight, close-knit timings last night. And it could be even closer tonight, because look at the top 4 separated by about a tenth and a half. Not too bad at all. I think the top 4 last night were separated by about 800 to 900.
Yeah, Dylan made a slight mistake there through the far
Matthias ran the final corner. Now! He would have went quicker. He would have went quicker.
What a shame.
Matthias would have went quicker than Matt Tibos. Deneen ran the final corner, the Irishman. Oh, he's not on that. Ignore that. Glocky, there's somebody in an outlap, and the McLaren, which must be Silas, and it must be Damon Vaff. Yeah, Damon Vaff. Getting out of the way of Glocky. Glocky is on a lap, so just being aware. The thing in the McLaren, actually, Silas getting out of the way, which is good to see. And Glocky now on a set of ultras.
He's improving.
I correct myself, happy with the top 10, Montana.
Oh.
That's not really...
Oh!
Great! Oh, Glocky! Jesus Christ, the snap of oversteer! Jesus! Goodness me! Thought it was down and out the wall there. Ooh, and I thought it was... We get caught on the outside. Berra improves, by the way, 11 for the 21.5. Not bad, he's on a set of supers. He can improve at least, I would say, 6 or 7 tenths. Lawmans, by the way, returning to league racing competitively for the first time since I might have accidentally found about him out on stream. But Lawmans with a 20.5, giving us another chance, which is good to see. Glocky's just gone in behind, by the way, with a 20.6. Never felt that uncomfortable in a qualifying session before. Montana.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hamres across the line? Oh, he's just preparing for lap, sorry.
Oh, Deneen's fun.
Oh! Is anyone in no assistance? He's reversing on track, this is dangerous.
But there's no one
car
there,
started and he's back in the pits. I don't think anyone else was around him, so that's okay. At the minute. Just seeing if there's anybody of note that is on a lap. Onyxmer is preparing for a lap. About to enter one now. I think Hamres is on a lap actually, if you want to catch him up. Actually, we're going both with Damon Vaff. Damon Vaff is coming down the middle sector.
Oh yeah, there he is.
And he's 1900s up. So he's going quicker than Dylan at the minute. Oh, and he's got the corner.
Oh, watch out, watch out! Oh.
From that angle, it looked very, very awkward. Like, really awkward there. Right, who's on the lap? Who is on the lap? Hamres through the final section there. In the Red Bull. We've got 14 people watching, by the way. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hamres coming around the final corner. He looks like he's going to go right up there, you know, with this. It's going to be like Silas Praga sort of area.
Oh.
Just give me a Blue Peter badge. Just give me a Blue Peter badge. 99 from Hamres puts him right in between Silas and Praga. It's like I am Mystic James out on track tonight. Well, I'm not out on track tonight, these guys are. And thank God they are, because they do a better job than me. But if you saw the live stream last night, just as soon as we went off air, I won a race. It's a 3-lap race, but still, I won a race.
That is correct. Mr. White, oh, he's went to the pits there. So, didn't complete that lap.
Bossman not on the lap. Hamres is. He's 4 tenths down, and I think he might be coming in the pits. He's 9 tenths down, yeah, he's going to back off this, I think. Montana preparing for a lap. Bossman preparing for a lap, so the big guns now starting to prepare for a lap. Here, Stormer's into the pits. Stormer's retired in the pits. So really, only Montana and Bossman, I think, on lap. Bossman first. Across the line, going through turns 1 and 2. On the one down towards turn 3. Reaching about 195 under braking. Dead on 195 under braking. Locks up. Nice entry into the corner, though. Turn 3, turn 4, turn 5.
Brilliant.
Wide on exit. He gets away with that, though. And again, wide on the curb. Might choose to back off this. It's 26.5. It's not really his sort of pace at the minute, this lap. But obviously, if he pulls something out, Pelly's retired from the session with 1:50 left. Bossman, I think Montana is on the lap behind him. Oh, Bossman has invalidated, it seems. So Montana now is coming through that same section. Bossman should be on the left-hand side of the track if he was to get out of the way of Montana. But I think he's continued on at a pace. As Montana and... as Bossman. And Montana now has got to really try and fight this. Because he's got competition. And I think for the first time, I could safely say he feels really unsettled by the presence of the likes of Matt Tippos, Onyx Mir and Bossman ahead of him. Now through the final corner, Montana. This is looking good though. This is looking good. I don't think it's going to be quickest.
Oh,
I'm saying that it is. Yeah. Just ignore me. Just ignore. He's gone Paul. He's happy with that. Has he pulled enough out the bag? We'll find out, because Lyronix is on a lap. Coming through the end of the first sector. And he's 26.4 through the first sector, so not looking too bad at all. Getting wide on exit. Using ERS mode 3. I try and use up ERS mode 4. If possible, but I think he's saving that crucially, the ERS mode up for the final thrust in the final sector.
Yeah.
Somebody has gone... Oh no. No, it's still the same order.
Mr. White
See, that's in DRS failure. Mr. White on his lap, yeah. Lyronix reaching the end of his lap.
Oh dear.
Has he gone round again?
Matthias has had a crash.
Oh dear. Berra 14th. Lyronix coming around the final corner. I don't think it's going to be quick. Was that Matthias, by the way, in the pit lane?
No, he's going slowly out the track.
Lyronix improves ahead of Praga. Lawman, somebody crashed in the pits. Don't know who it was. But somebody crashed in the pit. Oh, and he's gone straight on. Matthias has now crashed. In second set. David me. So the big guys now starting to make their presence known. First to come across the line, it seems, is going to be Silas with a 19.8. I think he's quite shocking in Paul in this qualifying session, to be honest. Because I didn't expect him to be so quick.
Yeah. So, that's going to be so
very
close.
wide. That might be an invalidation. He's backed off. Yeah, he knows it.
Mr. Tippos.
So,
Could go pole here.
Matibos across the line. I got second. And he's only 800ths off. He improved. Somebody's just jumped up the order there. I think that was Deneen in 11th. Jumping up. TTG White goes 15th. Yep. Everyone bar Matthias second lap. Roland has gone 6th, improving. Onyx Mer across the line. Goes pole. 19-1 and puts it to the sword. From Montana, Prague across the line, not improving. Dylan across the line, not improving. And Lyronix has crashed with Postman's AI. And he retires from the session. It was Berra into the pit lane wall, by the way. I did spy somebody on the right-hand side. It was Berra in the pit lane wall. And I hope he wasn't. I hope he wasn't live streaming that.
Of course.
I bet he is. I bet he is live streaming that. He is live streaming that. So that one person that is watching his stream has just caught him crashing.
Oh.
Onyx Mer, though, on top with a 19-1. Williams topping the timing screens here. Montana second, Matt Tibos in third, Postman in fourth. Not a surprise that top four, to be honest. Silas in fifth, bit of surprise, with Lawman's, Hammers, Lyronix, Parker and Glocky, Deneen, Metaboy, Dylan, Demon, Bat, TGG, White. Top 15, Berra, Storm, Perry and Matthias are the only other ones that are going to be racing with us tonight.
There we go, and apparently, like Glocky said, I think that we will be getting light rain at the start or something, so...
We should be. I think it's going to be intermediate conditions at the start.
Oh, yes.
And it is intermediate conditions, I do believe, but however... Do you see what's in Storm's garage there? That's a set of Ultras.
Those look like Inters. So, I don't know if I'm looking at the wrong...
No, they're purple wall. On my screen, they're purple wall.
For me, they're green. So...
Oh, well, I've got some sort of glitch then. That's me. Is this top tier? Yes, it is, but some of the drivers in here, as Boltzmann has left.
Oh, no.
And he's left right at the point, actually, when we were just about to load, so I think his car is gone.
That is the worst timing ever. Why does it always happen?
On Monday.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a few drivers filling in tonight. We haven't got a full attendance, but it is intermediate conditions. Top 3 or bottom 7.
Right, let's go completely wacky, because I think these guys at the front, they're so close together in quali that they're gonna battle and, you know, have a bit of a fight amongst themselves, and Matthias from the back is going to win, followed by TTG White and Lyronix third.
Wow, okay then. I'm going to go Matt Tibos for the win. I've just seen on this formation map Onyx struggling on the tyres. He's drifting it through the corner. If he does this during the race, I don't think he will, but if he does this during the race, it's quite concerning. You've got to watch out for somebody in behind. I think Matt Tibos could get the business done here. Second, I'm going to go Montana, and third, let's put a bit of a wild and wacky one in there. Lyronix for third.
Yeah.
Lyronix for third, he's the one to watch out for. I wouldn't rule out the likes of TTG White, Berra, Matthias from the back. Watch out for those. Those will be the ones to watch. James's ones to watch, as I'm calling it now. James's ones to watch.
Oh, Onyx backing them right up. Yeah, Onyx slowed right down there.
Yep. Dylan, Lyronix, Demon, Bath and Lawmans all out of the thingy. Good qualifying session actually from Lawmans there, 6th place. I've seen him struggle this season in ILR, and it's quite a noticeable step up from what he was doing. So, good drive it up, good qualifying performance from Lawmans. Hopefully he can produce that once again in the race. In the Toro Rosso, of course, filling in for Vaporizer, who is not here tonight. But first race of the season starting, and we should have a full attendance next week for F1. And indeed, hopefully, for all 4 tiers. Exclusively live on F1 Live / Global Hub Racing F1.
Indeed, which it shall be
Matthias just joining in the back.
Of course, very, very soon. There we go. Here we go for the start.
Red lights about a great shame that Boltzmann's car is not there. He has joined 5 red lights, the revving engines are about to set up now. 5 red lights, now, about to go out. Here in Australia, and it's lights out and where we go. Onyx Mill hardly even revved that car from the start line. He gets the lead down into turn 1, I think. Montana down the inside. Could force it into turn 1, not quite. Matt Tibbs, I think everyone is cleanly through. No, it's not. Moments has had a bit of a moment on the outside. Moments has had a bit of a moment.
Praga's off, I think, as well, though, yeah.
Yeah, Praga. Oh, Montana.
Oh, that's
true, is that? Oh, massive Constantine in behind. White, Lomans, Damon Vath getting caught up in that, I think, as well. And there's someone miles wide. Who was that miles wide? Was that Praga or TTG White? One of the two.
Oh, two cars off.
Wide. McLaren off as well. Dylan. All struggling in the conditions. It can't be won in the first lap. It's as simple as that. Berra trying to go down to the platform and tyre. Has Penny just gone down the outside of about 4 cars? Have I just seen that, like?
That is extraordinary.
Calm it down, guys. Calm it down. Calm it down. Come on. You know better. Bit of a Constantine effect going on. Penny cutting across on Matthias there. Dangerous driving. I know it's wet conditions, but still. These drivers should know their limits. Matthias, I think, noticeably frustrated, is going to go down the inside of Matey Boy. He keeps that position going through. Matey Boy is struggling in the conditions. And Dylan nearly going for a spin. Glocky going past Silas. Running all the way off track there. And Daninoff in the background. Lyronix, I think, is losing positions. Just being passed by Storm. I think this is the problem we've got with really a mixed tier grid. And I will admit this now. There shouldn't be a mixed tier grid. From what I've seen on this opening lap. Silas is in. Oh! Moments having a moment at the final corner.
Yeah, it's debris.
Using his right on end plate.
The front straight there. I just saw a bit of carbon fibre. Didn't see
everyone
exactly
through safely though, apart from Silas who repairs his front wing. I think there's other front wing damage out on track. Just people not wanting to admit defeat. Closest battle on track is Lyronix going down the inside of Storm. Nice move. Nice move by the German. This is, as I said, one of James's ones to watch. Demon Vath is on the back of Lawman, who is struggling now with that front wing damage. He's got Lyronix now coming down his inner. He backs off quite wisely there, and I think right decision there by Lyronix. There's a yellow flag in sector 3 for some odd reason.
It's now sector 2. Glocky! Glocky, and who else is that? Praga!
Uh-oh.
What has happened there?
Uh-oh. Glocky's off again. Somebody just had a bit of a moment. I think it was Lawman's. Berra and Storm now. Storm being bounded about a little bit by, of course, the quicker drivers. He's trying to get past Lawman's. Oh, that's a nice move, actually. Lawman's, I think, doing well. He's just keeping out of the way. If he can recover this, he can try and put on a good second half of this race. Praga losing positions, I think. Is Praga trying to wait up for Glocky, perhaps, as Dylan has left the session?
Yep, they're all getting past Praga now. Look at
Praga coming in the pits. I think Praga might be coming in the pits here. Yeah, he is. So good decision by Storm to not go for that. And Lawman's is in as well. Both Mercedes are in. Am I saying that right? Both Mercedes. Both Toro Rossos are in. Storm right on the back of Berra coming across the line. That is definitely... Oh, sorry, Matthias, sorry. Down the back. Praga is into the pits, leaves the session. Quite predictably frustrated. I'll have a word with him after this, of course. And... looking at the moment, I think our predictions. Penny has just gone round the outside of Storm into turn 3. Can he complete the move? Storm's back round the outside. Oh! Good piece of driving there. Pelly realised that Storm was coming round the outside. That was good avoidance there by Pelly.
Wow. That was incredible.
Nice clean start. You must be kidding. We've still got problems and stuff to iron out. You must be kidding. That was a clean start, then goodness me. Somebody needs their eyes tested, I think. Berra just breaking checking Matthias there a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. They might have different braking points.
I think he might have just been a bit slow, yeah. Lyronix. Oh, Lyronix is off! Lyronix is off!
Oh no.
He's got caught on the outside curb. He's done well and he sits tight. He should be getting ahead. He's retired. Matey Boy's crashing behind him. I think Matey Boy's just crashed him behind him. I'm pretty certain
that
has just happened.
Have a look.
Well, running some tyres out of the race, which is frustrating for him. Silas, Mitty boy, there he is, right hand side.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, there.
similar spins, both out the race. Dylan and Damon don't know how to do formation laps on Glocky. I think they don't even know how to race either. Well, Damon does, he's in 7th at the minute, but I'm not sure about the other one. He was left possession. But Montana coming back to the front. Montana leads 2.4 seconds, predictably getting the jump on Onyx. As Pelly down the inside on Berra. Gets the move done, Berra aware of the danger.
Oh, he really struggles around this corner though. He slows right down.
Oh my god! There, yellow flag sector 2. Oh, Matt Tibos. Oh, Matt Tibos, what the hell happened to him?
I don't know.
What on earth is happening here? What?
Oh no, that is a shame.
What is happening in this race?
Matthias?
Oh. Well, yeah, I thought Matthias was going to go for moving Damon back around the outside there. Yeah, I mean, there is definitely, I think we'll have to own up to the fact that mixed tier pre-season testing races definitely don't work. And to utter Storm's words to us earlier, yeah, Jones.
Yeah, but that was a good move there. Oh no.
Oh, he's also on the outside curb, and he's called Damon back to go off from wing damage from Matthias there. He's struggling really much. As that as Matt Tipples' AI, they're going through. About to go through, I should say. Ooh, Matthias.
Oh, actually, it's starting to get a little bit sunny out on track.
Rain's stopping. Rain is stopped, pretty much. Or it is stopping, certainly.
Yeah.
Ooh, Berra!
Oh, he's gone off, has he?
Berra's
Yeah.
off. Complete overshoot, and the brakes actually just squealed going into the corner. And that's how you knew Berra was not making that corner. So I'm bored with him for that. Damon Vaff's gone deep. Matthias now trying to get him. I think both have front wing damage, or some degree of front wing damage. Left side end play for Matthias. Jesus Christ, Damon Vaff. And Matthias around the outside of Damon Vaff.
What a move.
My God. Damon Vaff did get caught on the curb, I may agree, but Matthias, to keep that round the outside, in these conditions, takes skill, determination. That was a brilliant move. And I think we can cast back our eyes to A-League Malaysia, round 11. It was a similar move like that. Matthias around the outside, a variable on that occasion.
Yeah, and next up is Pelly for him on his list. Oh,
sorry, Storm on the back of Damon Vaff.
You'll get a better exit here, and you'll get the inside line.
Damon, I think, missing the gear there. Just briefly.
Yeah, is he going to fight? No, he's going to stay behind.
No, he's not. There. I think sensible stuff there from Damon. He knows he's an F1 driver. He's got Silas, obviously. Sorry, Silas. Silas overtaking Matt Tibos.
Yeah.
But Damon Vaff, I think, just struggling, just trying to see where he's at, I think, in this race. The rain has now stopped out on track. We should be seeing drying conditions, I would say, lap 8, lap 9. If I was betting mine, which I will be tomorrow for the Grand National. Matt Tibos had to go and get his dinner. I've been reliably informed in the comment section. Hopefully it was a nice enough dinner to scrap 2nd place. Or 3rd place.
Indeed. Of course, but
everyone's just spread itself out now.
Well, apart from Lawman, so oh, that's an AI. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Lawman's, I think. Could he take a gamble pit early and then come in a set of dries?
Yeah, I think the guys who pitted early would be wanting to do that right now.
There. Really feathering the throttle. Lawman's just trying to get back into this, of course. He's got 10.5 seconds to Glocky, but he will be getting the position anyway, so free position essentially with Matt Tibos' dinner. Obviously costing him his place in the race. I think it would have been a nice battle though to see Matt Tibos, Montana, Onyx, Hamrez scrapping it up at the top there. Tell you somebody who has really caught my eye so far. TTG White. He had a shocking qualifying section.
Oh gosh,
this on a separate of tyres. He is catching Hamrez.
He's fourth.
He is catching quite noticeably here. And TTG White and I'm not being biased to him at all, I want to see him get a podium. Because I think he's got the measure of Hamres here on pace. Both of these, I think, TTG White edges it by about 0.3, I think, on pace. It'll be interesting to see him. Look at him, he's closing in already to Hamres. You can see the clear difference that both drivers are using. Hamres taking a bit more of aggressive into the corner. TTG White just feathering the throttle nicely. And I think feathering the throttle in these conditions really helping. And TTG White is catching, and he's catching hard. Just losing a little bit of time there at that corner though.
Yeah, but look at the track, it's almost dry in places. Definitely a
dry,
dry line forming, yeah.
Still spray being kicked off the tyres though, so obviously that's an indicator not to come in. I would just say DRS enabled is your indicator to come in. Pretty basic thing, but yeah, Storm doing quite well in 8th, by the way. Just behind Matthias, who's had that contact obviously.
Yeah.
Early on in the race. Damon now struggling. Berra's not really making any impact either so far, but closest battle. I thought I saw Pelly going for spin there, but just my eyesight. Obviously, I need to get my eyes tested.
Yeah, Pelly's actually catching Deneen. I've just noticed there. 1.4 seconds. 1.2 now is the gap. Is Deneen? Is he struggling out there?
He's coming in the pits. He's coming in the pits. That's why he's slowing up. Pelly's in as well. Have they been told to come in and change their strategy options? Be interested to see if anyone else comes in. Matthias is coming in. Storm's coming in as well.
Oh,
5 seconds stop for Pelly for speeding in the pits.
They're taking a gamble. They're going for dry tyres.
Dry tyres, it's not a bad shout, you know. Demon Vath obviously hasn't had that strategy option at the minute. TTG White's just made a little mistake, by the way, on the back of Hamres. It's now widened to about 1.8 seconds. For TTG White, I think it's becoming drier now in the middle sector. I think those guys pitting might have just pitted a lap too early. I think this lap will be the lap. And I said lap 8, not lap 9. I think I'm pretty much spot on with that. Yellow flag sector 1. Not any of the leaders. Pelly right on the back of Deneen though. They're trying to get a feeling in these softs, and it's definitely... Are they losing time? Oh yeah. They're still losing... Deneen is losing 0.3 a corner.
And Montana
is in though. Onyx Mer continues for another lap. Quite a wise option I think, but Onyx might just be ruining his luck if the DRS enabled time was to come up any second now. What? I was actually predicting it to come up any second now.
Oh,
and TTG White are in behind.
Oh, what a move that was. Deneen struggling.
I didn't see that.
That was brilliant stuff there.
Pelly. Is Deneen going to come back at him? No, he's not. He's going to back off here.
Great stuff, but they're losing so much time. They're struggling so much here.
It'll flag sector 2. Oh, Matthias! Oh. Matthias has crashed on the set of softs. If that's anything to go by, it is definitely not soft. Oh, and he's crashed. That's the slowest crash I think I've ever seen.
Oh, that is such a shame. VSC.
Oh, VSC.
And hang on. Where's Onyx? If he, oh right, he's halfway down.
21 seconds.
Yeah. If the VSC can stay out a little bit longer, he might come out in first.
Get a free pit stop. Pelly and Deneen were just about to start battling. Does Onyx have a delta time here?
Oh yes, he does. He's slowing, yeah. And
DRS enabled, and VSC is out. But Montana was going into a corner, and Onyx has sped from the straight. TTG White's gone past Hamres.
Hamres made a mistake.
TTG White clean through. Little opportunistic moves like this. And Onyx I was going to say Onyx is coming in pits
Pelly's
now.
crashed.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Pelly has crashed.
And I think Storm might have been involved in that as well. Storm's got damage to his gravel on his tyres.
Right. Okay. Right, Onyx is in. Montana should get the lead back, I think.
Gonna be close. Gonna be close. It's gonna be very close. It's gonna be super close. Montana's got him. By about 2 seconds, I think.
Yeah, hopefully Onyx can give us a bit of a fight towards the end.
Still
the
spray being kicked up in the first sector though. I'm not sure it's DRS enabled, you know.
Well, the game clearly thinks of this, so we just have to agree with Lee Mather on this one, I think.
Two Mercedes now battling. Berra, Storm. Berra fresh out the pit. Storm has only been on lap, so his tyres will have heated up nicely. And they will continue to, the lap times of course will continue to drop, but Storm now on the back of Berra. Let's see what he can do. Oh, who's that off? Damon Vaff is off ahead of them. Damon Vaff went all the way off there. Maybe just attacking a little bit too much. He's got to be careful. He's got his fellow Dutchman in behind. Storm should just be careful here as well. Berra now attacking. DRS enabled. Getting past. What's Damon doing? Moving across him. What is he doing? He stays in behind and nearly goes for a spin there. But what on earth was that? He was moving across Berra into the braking zone.
Yeah, I want to have a look at a...
If that was elite, if this was bloody... I'm sorry, but if this was getting investigated by the stewards, which it might do now after this, he'd be getting a qualifying ban for that. He would be getting a qualifying ban. There was plenty of room, I agree, on the right-hand side, but Damon Vaff, if you want a seat in GHR, and goodness me, you need to improve and improve quick, son. Goodness me. Oh. Anyway, it's all just spread itself out a little bit more now. Montana leading, 4.3 seconds, no surprise there. Onyx Mer in second, no surprise there, 4.4 seconds behind now. TTG White surprising in third. 12 positions gained. They've been quite lucky. 15th he started. Really good performance so far. I think we might have underestimated them because we put them in F4.
What?
I'm pretty certain we put them in F4. James, what Damon did is legal in real life to do it, see it from a real life perspective. If they do it in real life, then it should be banned. Simple as that. That's how I see it.
Hang on, wait. I'm gonna get up the stream here. I want to see him for myself. Again.
He was moving across him all the way into the braking zone. That is surely not allowed. Right, moving across in front of him is not allowed. Maybe moving across, a little bit of rubbing wheels, but there could have easily been a neck cut there.
That was fine. I'm just looking back. That's okay.
Dirty but legal. We want clean driving.
I think that was fine. Just looking back at a replay, that looked okay. Probably looked worse. Live timing than it actually did.
There's a very intriguing battle now starting to develop. Right at the back, Fraga's AI against Matt Tibbos's AI.
Here we go, down the start finish straight here. And I think he's got DRS. He's got DRS. Can he make the move? Probably he's saving up his DRS probably down into turn 3 here, I think. Can he get the better exit? Oh, what a fantastic line. And we're going to have another AI, I think. Oh no, he's retired, hasn't he? Retired, so... Anyway.
Yeah, Matthias is tired.
Oh, he's just lost a bit of time there. He lost about a tenth or two through the exit of the second corner there. Because look, Matt Tibbos has just dropped that back slightly, but he's managed to gain a little bit here. This is so intriguing. I wonder who's going to get 14th place in this race.
Hammers 2 seconds off TTG White, maintaining the gap quite nicely actually. Is TTG White ahead of him? Beginning to pick the speed up, of course. And Montana leads by 3.1 seconds. That came down a bit. I think it has.
Yeah, it was like 3.8. So.
Onyx Mer, yeah.
What is happening here?
3 seconds. Both around about 10% ERS difference. Montana better off ERS by about 10-15% in the minute. Onyx Mer second. TTG White in third has got much more to give with that ERS usage. 75% compared to 45% of Hammer, so 30% difference there as well. Geronimo trying to give me a lesson in the comment section. Opinion is an opinion. I personally don't feel it should be allowed, but hey ho.
Yeah, I remember, like, if you think back to last year's real-life Chinese Grand Prix, Bottas did the same thing to Ricardo, and then Vettel, of course, on Hamilton in Russia. So, if it's allowed in real life, I guess it's allowed here. Does that make sense? But gap for the lead, 2.7. But yeah, let's go back to Storm.
Storm catching Damon. Sorry, I just want to have a look at... I've just received some news through about the Grand National. Sorry.
Oh,
Damon Vath, Storm. At the minute. Battling out, 25.6. Onyx is going quicker. 5/10 quicker than Montana per lap.
Yes, let's have a nice battle for first.
It's all heating up very, very nicely indeed.
Pelly says, what do you think of my driving today?
Oh, we really couldn't see from everyone's perspective through turns 1 and 2. I think Damon has just cut the corner there at the chicane. And this AI battle, Matt Tibos, Braga, as well, there's 2 battles going on. He's going to get on top. Matt Tibos scores on the outside. And Damon Vath's off. Damon Vath, I think, got John and Storm hits the back of him under the brakes. Storm just hitting briefly the back of him. I'm not sure if that's white tail end plate damage there for Storm. Just clipped the back of him. Was enough to send him a little bit, unsettle the car, but that was okay. Storm stays behind for now. He could try and get the move done. I think Storm might be just frustrated at the fact that Damon is slowing him up. Damon, Storm. Was Damon Vath, by the way, in F1 last season?
He was for a race or 2, I think.
Well, he's going to be putting F3, don't us. That's me. Montana 24.5. Onyx Mer 24.2, another 3/10. Just under. Taken out on that last lap.
This is going to be...
And it begins.
Interesting. Come on, Onyx. Catch him up. Let's have a nice fight for the lead. That's what we all want. Ooh. Except for Montana, of course.
So I'm just having a look at the Grand National news there. If anybody is interested in a tip for the Grand National.
Oh dear.
The league on, I can double up. Oh, Storm on the grass. Goodness me.
Oh, he's made a mistake.
Storm net on the inside. This is similar to what you did with Ready Wizards, and he's ahead. Storm ahead. Aggressive driving, but I think it paid off there.
Yeah.
Good move by Storm. That's allowed. Storm gets through past him and Vath for 7th. Nice move.
No spin, this is Praga.
Pace difference.
Yeah, they're inside each other.
What was it? Electronic off the move there. Didn't really work out from them.
Yeah, but I think Mr. Tibos is going to have a go here. Is he? Or he's going to line it up, I think, into turn 3. In the slipstream.
No. It was the slowest AI race you'll ever see. Meanwhile, Hamlet is cutting the gap down towards TTG White. 1.1 seconds. Damon Vath's off. Damon Vath is off. And he's out. Fun. Coming out the exit at turn 5. And Damon Vath is out the race.
His car was hit by an AI of Dylan somehow. I don't know how that was possible, but that just happened.
Oh my god. Hamlet's coming close now though to TTG White. Under a second. No DRS. But Hamlet is getting closer. But TTG White's still 20% inferior to Hamres. Onyx Mer 2.4 seconds. That gap just seems to have sorted itself out a little bit. Almost as if there's 2 battles going on. Is that a dandelion or a piece of front wing flying there that I saw? I think it was a piece of dandelion. And Montana! 3-second time penalty.
Oh, wow. That could be the race right there.
That is going to throw everything now out the window. I think Onyx might have a penalty. I'm not sure. Let me just double check. I'll double check this. So, Onyx doesn't have a penalty. Montana's first penalty Onyx is leading at this moment by 8/10 if there was the race to end here. We are through halfway bar, so a lot of pressure from Hamrace. Coming through into the final corner now. Hamrace just losing time there for the second last corner. Not getting in enough, he's closing in now. I think he's going to line a move into turn 3. So much quicker. Can he line it up? Can he be signed, sealed and delivered like Stevie Wonder? Hamrace all the way around the outside of turn 3? Surely not. TTG White and good defending there by TTG White. Hamrace getting back on the inside. Tries to come back, but he's compromised his run out into turn 5 now. And TTG White hangs on, but for how long?
It's inevitable, I think, that he's going to lose that place to Hamrace.
Down the straight, I think. I think he'll probably be down the straight. Hamrace looking up. Oh,
are you? You know, right. You're fine. You're fine.
Am I fine? I really start to lag whenever I put my iPad on.
Well, your voice was okay,
quite strange.
So that's the main thing I can notice anyway.
Ooh, Hamrace running himself into the gravel there. Closing in. Onyx Mer's closing in. It's only 2 seconds now to go to Montana. Has Onyx got the trump cards on Montana? Going ahead into this season. Is Hamrace now going to line up a move on TTG White?
Into turn 3.
Sticking behind him into turn 3. I don't think he's this. I don't think he's closer.
He is.
This time.
Oh, what that!
Oh,
coming
down the inside. TTG White aware of danger on the outside. He's defending well. Just slightly moves across. Losing the back end there, and I think TTG White was all in favour of doing that. Both of them running off track. They've got to be careful. It's Hamrace not going to go around here, surely. He could go switch back on the exit. Not bad, Hamrace. Is he lining up a move here? In towards the end of the middle section, down the inside on the brakes. TTG White hangs it around the outside. This is great driving between both, and they're giving each other no room at all. This is the sort of racing we want to be seeing. TTG White and Hamrace are having a colossal battle here out on track in Australia. I hope it doesn't end. I hope none of them spins.
Oh dear.
Hamrace not closing in. ERS on 0, trying to save it up into the braking zones. TTG White, 8% more than Hamrace at this stage. Onyx, Montana. Montana's keeping the ERS, the powder dry. Almost. It's TTG White now. Has Hamrace right on the back of him. It's surely got to be. Third time lucky?
Yeah, that was a dress rehearsal in the last lap. He's going to try it again, I think.
Lucky. He's going to.
Oh, he's defending.
He's going to defend that inside. TTG White not giving anything at all, and Hamrace cannot find a way past. TTG White is defending like a tiger. Hopefully, he might be tiger rolling tomorrow in the Grand National.
Oh. And there's that AI battle.
Matt AI.
1.2 seconds gap for the lead.
Montana's got 30% more ERS.
And there's traffic as well. Is that Praga? No, it's not Praga. It's Lawmans who they're coming up against.
Lawmans. Mate Boss has just gone past Praga down the straight. Yeah, Mate Boss has just gone past Praga down the straight. AI battle. Hamrace getting closer again. Onyx Mer, fastest lap of the race again. 23.5. It's a second.
Closing
just outside of a second. Has Lawmans let them through? Yeah, Lawmans let them through.
Yeah.
Good sportsmanship there from the Dutchman. He's had quite a nice race, apart from that contact and that from wing loss on lap 1. He's had a good race so far.
Yeah, definitely a great recovery drive, but back to Hamrace. Is he going to have a go?
He's not close enough this time. He's miles off compared to last lap. He might have to try and see it late down the inside, but no, he's not gonna. Quite sensible, I think, from Hamrace not trying to move like a Danny Rick sort of move in a Red Bull. TTG White. Hamrace running wide. Ooh! Good control of the car there. That could have easily been him an out. If that was another driver, that would have been somebody out. But Hamres, good control, made sure he kept it and the power on to come out of that little half moment that he had there in the exit of the corner. Fog begins to roll in. Onyx Mer begin to roll in on Montana.
7/10. What is going on here?
Hamres, 3-second time penalty. Hamres, come back to Hamres. He's close enough this time. Can he go for a move? Around the outside. TTG White, he's defending. His defensive driving is really eye-catching. TTG White. Coming from on to the main team, Mez. I think he might be in the main team, I'm not sure. It's the first commentary I'm actually commentating over him. And he's defending well.
Doing a great
He's
job.
defending really well. Hamres. Again, not close enough. He needs to be within 2/10.
He'll have a go around the outside here.
Is he going to go around the outside?
Oh,
TTG
no.
White, though, again, the defensive driving, the positioning of the car. He's got everything, this guy. TTG White, although he doesn't have the pace, he makes up for in brilliant defensive driving.
Yeah, for sure.
Really, really eye-catching stuff.
Is he gonna...
Is he? Hamres?
He
Dummy
is.
down the inside.
Oh,
TTG White,
yeah.
he's not gonna... Yeah, if he careened that down the inside, there would have been contact. Good sportsmanship
Ooh.
there from Hamres.
Look
Letting
at
him go.
Onyx.
White into
close
AI.
this is.
TTG White's into AI. TTG White briefly into AI. And he picks up a 3-second time penalty as well. Oh, Hamres!
Oh.
Oh, what a recovery!
And look at Onyx. He's right on the back of Montana.
Onyx, Mo, Montana. The two Williams now battling for the lead of this race. Is Onyx going to go all the way around the outside? No, he's not. Montana's got still 20% more ERS. If Onyx got any closer there, he would have chopped up his front wing.
What a race. What a race.
Oh, two great battles going on out on track. Creme de la creme of GHR being seen tonight. Although the rest of the driving might have not been great, Montana and Onyx are certainly making up for lost time as Onyx nearly careers into the back of Montana there. Running down the straight, this is going to be thrilling stuff. Hammer's just gaining time again on TTG White.
They're
Onyx,
all
3-second
equal.
time penalty.
They're all equal now.
I think they are, yeah. Oh no!
Side by side.
No! Round the outside, Onyx Mer!
Oh.
Montana comes across!
Oh.
Leaving him no room. Good recovery by Onyx Mer. They're still side by side. Montana moves across.
Oh my gosh.
Onyx on the outside of the second last corner. Oh, what a move! Oh! Brilliant driving. Absolutely sensational stuff from Onyx Mer. And Hamres is on the back of TTG White. Back to this battle for third and fourth. Hamres getting close here to TTG White. Not going to go for the move. He could go switch back, but again the defensive driving is just there for TTG White. This is unreal. Onyx Mer's now taking the lead, but he's using up more ERS. He's got a lap pressure tyres. What does Montana do? Does Montana react? They're both around now, same ERS. Hamres, surely this is it. This is it for him.
Yeah.
Hamres is finally passed. After about half a dozen attempts, Hamres is passed. And he's up to third. TTG White, though, has got to be applauded for that defensive driving.
Oh, yeah.
That was brilliant stuff. And
Montana?
it's not over
No
yet
way.
because
No way.
Montana...
Oh my gosh. I thought it was going to go down the inside there.
Ooh, and he nearly lost control of the car there. Goodness me.
Oh, they both have DRS, of course, because of Mr. Tibos's car. His AI car was in front there, so Montana couldn't really close up as much as he would have liked.
Somebody just asked me a message, hang on.
Right. Montana's going to close up here now because Onyx does not have DRS. So he's just sitting duck.
Montana
Oh.
has picked up another 3-second time penalty! Oh, and he half drifts it round turn 2!
He's really going for it.
Goodness me.
It may be a pre-season test race, but it means so much to these guys. Just to prove a point and beat of course, their teammate in this case, both Williams guys, battling for the lead. Want to get a one-up on each other. 2/10. Onyx can't shake Montana off.
Oh.
But I think something might kick off here. I think Montana might.
It will. I think Montana though, he's used up his ERS, he's now at a big disadvantage compared to Onyx. And he's even... Oh! Jesus Christ. Oh my God almighty. Montana now at the disadvantage. I think Onyx is going to have this out on track. He has been simply sublime early on. There might be an interesting battle developing further down the field, however. Storm and Glocky. An F2 battle beginning to heat up. Right at the back of him, actually, Glocky. Good control of the car there through turn 2. Nearly done Montana. Glocky on the brakes. Oh my God, I thought he was going to break himself there. Oh, he's on the wall. Oh my God.
What?
Storm in the wall there as well.
Oh,
I'm no ball, but this battle, this is getting going. This is getting going now. Both of them are making mistakes. It's whoever doesn't make the mistakes will get this position. Montana 3-second time penalty again. Really, really hurting the chances here of his win, but he will get third. He will get second, I should say. Glocky down the inside on the left right chicane! Oh! Oh, what a move! What a move! Oh, we have seen some brilliant racing. What these guys...
Yeah.
First lap might not make a difference now, but the guys that are producing this action, this level of action out on track, absolutely brilliant. Glocky, left, right chicane, getting it done up the inside. That just comes to show we do have good drivers in GHR, and they are here to stay.
Yeah, Montana just kept within a second there, so he does have a double dose of DRS once more. But
yeah,
he's
I'm
too
just
far
trying
back.
to flick on. TGG might begin to catch hammers again. was that gap just maintained?
Well, it's, I don't know. We'll see, like, in a lap or two's time. If that's the same.
Somebody DM at bois_F1 on Instagram for shoutouts. We don't have Instagram, sadly. Thank you very much. We are not of the social media age. We might have YouTube, but that's about it.
Although, we're hoping to have a Twitter very, very soon.
Oh, back sector 3 Storm! At the right, left! At the left, right! Not the right, left. And that was yeah, he was losing his tyres, I think, and it's just give up.
Montana, what is going on? He's closed in like a couple of tenths.
He's ERS. He's ERS. That is simple answer to that. So unfortunately, that Storm leaves the session. Montana is losing those tyres, and he's losing those quick. Onyx Mill, I think, has now got this.
Well, in terms of penalties, yeah, but for the on-track battle, 7/10, it's gone down.
On-track battle still reg on, yeah. The AI battle, by the way, is still going on. But back to the real action. TTG White is beginning to reel in Hamres. He's 2/10 quicker this lap around. Both on the same strat. And Hamres to go past. Prog has just gone past. Thingy. Montana picks up another 3-second time penalty. Not been his race at all here.
Yeah, he could get disqualified at this rate if he picks up so many penalties. Oh! Was that Onyx hitting the wall? Yeah, he lost a bit of time there.
I was involved with somebody else.
Oh my goodness me. I mean, there's traffic ahead, is there?
1 second.
Is that Glocky?
That's still in DI, I think.
Oh, that's Glocky, I think. It's Force India. Yeah, Glocky.
And Liverpool getting beat. Oh my god.
What?
Liverpool are getting beat. From Southampton, I think.
Oh dear.
I think.
Oh.
I think. Class 2 laps on Xmur. 1.2 seconds, he's got this now on Montana. Can't see that gap closing down any further. Hammer's TTG White still battling for third. I'll just have a check on the penalties between these two. Hammer's has got a penalty. TTG White has a penalty, so both even. They're both even in retrospect to what is happening now on track. God almighty, but what a wreck.
Blocky pulls
Tries
over.
to catch a quicker driver, should have stopped in my position.
Oh, Blocky. Oh.
What did you make of the level of racing, by the way, Storm out on track? Just want to grab some interesting milk. Montana's made a mistake.
Yeah. But don't worry, because we still have another battle to look forward to. TTG White, 4 tenths behind.
These have always been quite close to each other in the second stint, and TTG White now is beginning to attack him once again. It is surely not over. TTG White, if he's managed these tyres to perfection, he's going to come back at Hamrays and overtake him down the straight.
Oh, here we go. He'll get DRS down into, down the third DRS straight, of course. Onyx doing a great job on those 19 lap old softs. Great stuff. Great tyre management from Onyx there.
TTG White is catching. Not enough down the straight. He's got to try and save up his ERS for the final lap. We're on to the final lap, by the way. Onyx leads by 2.9 seconds from Montana in second place. And it's just enough time to see who's going to win the Virtual Grand National on ITV. I will have a check of that.
What?
Yes, Virtual Grand National.
What's the Virtual Grand National? What is that? Like virtual, like Minecraft horse racing or something?
Virtual Grand National is like AI. It's being done through AI and animation.
Oh my.
Which is my expertise, actually, my field. AI and animation, well, AI especially. TTGY Hammers, I think they might just stay in the same positions, but Onyx Mur is about to come around the final corner, or final couple of corners, I should say, and he is going to be winning here. Fairly and squarely out on track. Yeah. Onyx Mur
well done.
Is going to slow it across the line, I think now. Weaves across the line. Onyx Mur wins here in Australia. Montana across the line in second. Look at the penalties for Montana. This is weird.
Synchronized crashing.
TTG White. Hammers, TTG White. At the minute, third and fourth. Storm saying the F2 League needs looking at. I definitely, judging by this race, it definitely needs a look. Definitely needs a look. If you can advise us what changes you would make, that'll be fine. Just message them us on Discord within the admin chat. Hammers across the line in third, TTG White fourth. Hats off to both of them. They've delivered some great action out on track. Not forgetting Deneen, who we have not spoken about all race until now. Deneen is going to be fifth. And Bever's going to be sixth.
Yeah.
These are the only two now going round. Yeah, Storm, just message us on Discord about the thingy. About the changes that should be made to F2. Oh, I don't want to watch Coordinations.
Right.
Virtual Grand National. Oh, it's until 9 o'clock. Oh. It's until 9 o'clock. Disgraceful.
Right, so I'm going to be playing Fortnite.
Terrible.
Virtual.
It's on ITV4 if anybody wants to watch it. In the UK only. But Onyx Mur fills out the top spot here tonight. In. Thingy. I have had message with Joe, who has said he won't be able to race because of his schedule with some classes in the extra league. As a result, I won't be able to make the final season. So Joe was in F2. That means there is a seat now free in F2, which we need to fill. I'll be back 99% for the next game if there is a place. Of course there's a place. There is always a place in Global Hub Racing. Onyx Merlo wins here from Montana. Hamres and TTG White delivered some great battling action out on track as well. 3rd and 4th. My drive of the day, I've got to be a little bit biased here. TTG White gets it for me. Just his driving remind me of a very young Boltzmann. Deneen and Faith Beresic, Glocky, Lomans, Pelly, Sealas, top 10, Praga, Matt Tiboff, Dylan and Storm, the 14 drivers there on the front of the grid. But yeah, TTG White, I think, definitely similar build to Boltzmann. I'm not sure how old he is, but trust me, he's a guy that will go places after that race. He's a one to watch. Oh, yeah. He's James's one to watch.
Indeed, and now it's time for open lobbies.
You're going to see me driving now. Brilliant. Fantastic. Right, let's pick a teammate. Let.
Alright, and Mr. Meyer listened through all of that, so oh dear, forgot to mute him. He heard the entirety of that entire race. Oh yeah, and Lewis, who said he had dinner, is on Apex Legends. Dun dun dun. So hopefully he can turn up for the next race, of course, which is the one that counts. Right. Let's get everybody in. Let's get everyone in. Virtual. Today, which is brilliant stuff because I didn't even see my message. Oh, we've only got so many people here.
Joe's Edge. Shack boom boom.
Well, let's wait until we get everyone in, or as many as we can in. But actually, I don't know if Onyx will join us, but let's go to Montana first of all because, well, you were very good in the opening couple of laps, of course, when it was in those light, rainy, intermediate tyre conditions. You pulled away by about 3 or 4 seconds. So, yeah, did you prefer the wet conditions to the dry?
Yeah, obviously.
Of course, oh, Penny just joining us there as well. But yeah, so obviously you decided to pit roughly where everyone else was pitting and when DRS was enabled. But yeah, after that Onyx did close up on you. Was that because you were simply quicker, or was there anything else going on?
It was just simply quicker, and one thing when the track is drying very slowly, the car in front always has the wetter track than the car behind. Just a little bit, but that helps catching up quite a bit. But yeah, he was faster. I made some mistakes at the end. I was just trying to hang on with the 80% tires, but no chance. So I got a lot of penalties also in the dirty air. Yeah, but Onyx was just too fast, to be honest. But Australia is a bad track for me, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah, so you think like in Bahrain you'll be, you know, dominating again, or will it be like?
Is Blizzard driving similar? Or
not? He wasn't today, but I don't know if he'll be back for the first race. I'll have to find out soon, but yeah.
If he's driving, I have no chance. But if not, Yeah, it looks quite good for Williams.
Interesting. Well, in the end, you had a great battle, of course, with Onyx, and well, thanks for racing today in your final pre-season test, and all the best, of course, for the new season this time next week in Bahrain. And next up, as I'm in pole position here, is Onyx, I think, who's just joined us.
Hello.
So, yeah, first of all, congratulations on a thoroughly deserved win. But first, talk us through those wet conditions, because although you got pole by about 3 or 4 tenths from Montana, yeah, once again, great lap, and congratulations on that. But yeah, Montana seemed to have the edge in the wet conditions, so were you struggling slightly? Oh my god, slightly in these.
My pace in the wets is not optimal. Don't really enjoy it, but yeah, it was only 4 seconds, I guess, and I catched it up in the dry. The dry pace was really good.
Yeah, it was excellent stuff. And well, talk us through when you made that move on Montana, because that was breathtaking stuff there, around the outside of about 10 corners before you got the lead.
I tried it 2 corners earlier, but yeah, I had no traction on the curb. But in the 2 corners later, I did it again, and it played out.
Yeah, and well, after that, you are untouchable. So yeah, looking at today's race and the great form you had, what can you expect now going into the first race of the season in Bahrain? What do you think you can do?
I think my pace is quite good. Yeah, I hope I can be in the podium again. That's my goal.
Of course. Well, I wish you all the best for then, and well, congratulations on such a great result. And yeah, you thoroughly deserve this. So hopefully this form continues on, and we can have some great battles between you, Montana, and hopefully even Blizzard, if he's not too fast, of course. But yeah, well done, and good luck for next week's race.
Thanks.
And next up, Hamres. Is Hamres here, or is he not here? I don't think he is. So TCG White is the next person, if he's here in the party. I think he is. TCG White, is he here? Hello?
I found one! Quickly!
Okay, apparently he's not here, so we'll move on to the next person, who is Deneen. So yeah, first of all, how were the opening couple of laps for you? You know, those tricky wet conditions.
Well, they were quite fun, to be honest. I mean, into turn 1, I think ahead of me there was 3 cars alongside each other. They touched, and one of them went onto the grass, and I got position there. And on the first lap, everyone was sliding off, because obviously no one knows how much grip there is. And then even at the start of the 3rd sector, I made a mistake and I slid off into the gravel. But luckily, I think about 3 cars followed me off, so I didn't lose that many positions. And then, yeah, there was a lot more cars that went off, and then I think by the time we got into the drive, then I was in P6, and I think someone crashed out, and I moved up to P5, and I kind of just had a comfort zone where I could just hang around there for the race, really.
Yeah, after that we didn't really see too much of you, because there were loads of battles going on elsewhere. But yeah, I mean, great performances. Of course, Australia yesterday didn't go according to plan. But yeah, good pace here.
9 ballast isn't good. 9 ballast isn't good.
Yeah, I had mine on 7 for the last race, but yeah, do you think if you had a totally dry race you could have done slightly better, or you know?
No, the the guys in front of me definitely had the pace on me. They're obviously in a higher league, so why would I be faster than them anyway? So, yeah, I think I would have had more of a chance if it stayed west, to be honest, but Ashtalk went in this start finish.
Yeah, of course, and well, heading into the first race of the season, technically, Bahrain for all the F1 guys here watching. Yeah, do you like Bahrain? Do you think you can go well? How's your pace around that track?
I don't like Bahrain, but I think I could do well around there. I mean, obviously I'm going to be going for the win, or at least be on podium. And yeah, and now I'll do a few time trial laps later, see what the pace is like, and yeah.
Why is this guy clapping his hands?
Of course. Well, congratulations on 5th place today, and good luck for next time. And last but also least, unfortunately, although no, Boatman was just technically last, I guess you could say. Pelly, well, you had a great couple of opening laps, pretty much until the rain stopped and you went on to the soft tyres. So, first of all, talk us through those wet conditions, and because you made some great moves, and like I think Storm you were battling with, and I think Bearer as well. So how was that for you?
He's running. I can't catch up to him. There's only one thing to do. The police are here. I got you. Hang on, I'm reloading. I've got to reload. Just giving them a beat down. Hang on. A weapon which doesn't kill them. It just beats them down. Oh yeah, the hammer works. Just put an upgrade on it. Like upgrade. Where is he? It's okay, you're free! You're free, it's okay, run! Wait a minute, is that what I think it is? We don't accept that. Yeah, this has to be the most laggiest Assassin's Creed. Give them a beat down! Why? It doesn't kill them as well. You know this guy has a thing. We're the people that started the French Revolution. Okay, there's this one mission called It Belongs in the Museum. You get so much of it. Like, that's why I got my own. Okay. Now, it's really hard to do, so upgrade your stuff.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, no, like, you need to be safe. Yeah. You'll put...
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
I don't care what you say, if this is worse than anything. I honestly don't care.
Yeah, and well, of course, next time we'll be in Bahrain, so Yeah, I don't think it'll be raining for there unless something absolutely crazy happens. So yeah, how do you think you can get on in Bahrain? Oh my!
I'm sorry, but I've flipped.
I caught that as well.
I clipped someone, I hit a wall and I flipped. Sorry, Paddy.
Yeah, continue. Sorry, Paddy, sorry. Yeah. Well, I wish you all the best for then, of course, and well done on the fight that you had, of course, during the opening laps of this race. Very clean stuff. So yeah, all the best for the new season next week. And alas, if TTG White's here, then maybe we can hear from him if he's here. I don't know if he's here or not.
I don't think TTG White has a mic because he sent me a friend request.
Well, I can see he's
Even if you don't get the
Oh.
and you get caught so many times that you
I thought he was thingy. No, it's not. Right. Anyway, I think we'll go to the last official person, who is Mr. Meyer. So, Mr. Meyer, how was your race today? Oh yes. Yeah, you were leading, weren't you? And then you crashed out. Oh, that was unfortunate. Yeah, and then you disconnected when you tried to save it. Yeah. Oh, what a shame. Anyway, how do you think you'll get in Bahrain? Yeah, disconnection again. Yeah, okay. Right, I think that's everyone interviewed. So, is there anything else? I think Mr. Head's gone off for his Grand National.
Tell Jack Meyer to unmute me.
He wasn't actually speaking. I was just joking.
Oh.
So, I think we're gonna end it here. Yes, I'll look at Discord. The Storm notices tomorrow there'll be F4, and if you saw F3 from last season, then you definitely want to tune in for F4, because I feel like things are gonna kick off in Australia. Geronimo says he wants to be a steward. Yes, I'll send out a link to the GHR chat. We'll get people assigned to roles hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow. If not, Sunday, Monday really at the latest, but we don't want to be doing that too late. Gabriel RR. Hello, Storm. Gabriel. That's how you say it. Has just joined. He says, hello, Storm. So, whoever you are, hello. But I do believe that this is the time where I end. There'll be GT Sport action as well. And that will be the pro race only, I do believe, at
It will.
Mount Panorama.
I've just got out of the shower and I'm a bit naked at the minute, so yeah. You won't hear that anywhere else but Global Club Racing.
Why, I don't want to know that. I'm scared.
Oh my god. Yeah, the Legends Grand National took over my life for a bit. And then
I don't want to know what you were looking at with the Grand National when you were naked.
I thought with Kelly doing his interview, I was thinking, oh, he'll be there about 5 minutes, and then I've misjudged this completely.
Yeah, we kind of cut him off when I flipped over.
Oh my god. No,
I don't want to know what you've been doing. Being naked, watching horses, being whipped, but I don't want to know it.
Bloody hell.
I think we should end the stream on that.
I think we should. But yeah, next week will be round 1 for Bahrain. And is that it? Is that all we need to Project Cast 2 sign-ups? And that's about it, I think.
What's winning the poll for that? Is it still the Endurance Championship?
Hold on, I'm just.
Apologies again, I got myself in a bit of a tangle, as you can probably hear on the stream.
I don't know what tangle you're having watching horses getting whipped for being naked.
I was trying to put my pajama top over my head with my headset still on. That's all you need to know.
What are you smoking?
Maybe I should stick to commentary rather than getting dressed.
You should stick to something that isn't horse racing because you're in a
Anyways, yeah, Project Cars 2, I do believe it is still the Endurance Championship, still leading the way. McGann Trophy and Formula Renault are hot on their heels.
How's NASCAR doing? I mean,
That's Project Cars 2, and obviously Pro-Am are off this week. Deneen, you're off this week, I think. It's actually quite good.
On to the pub.
Yeah, we've got Pro though on the TFRL channel at 7 o'clock on whatchamacallit. This was the issue with Damon that I raised in stream. Stormer will have a look at that now. There's been quite a few comments since I missed. Ballboy, check message please. James Discord. Yeah, I've just literally said that. Somebody called Matilde Pizza does. What name?
Who doesn't want to be called that?
Geronimo wants to be a steward. We'll talk to him after this.
Yeah, I think I'll just send invites to the GHR Discord to everyone, because we got pretty much everyone. Well, we got half the people in already, so let's get the other half in, and Geronimo and the rest of them.
I haven't been invited.
Oh.
Yeah, send out on the TFRL Discord that I have never been invited to, unfortunately.
Oh.
That would be all good.
So yeah, I think you can really end it here, to be honest.
Yeah, oh, actually, there might be something that will be uploaded Tuesday or Wednesday called the something show. Just
Oh, GHR show. Yes, GHR show. I think I've just ruined that for pretty much everyone.
No, I spoke it already.
GHR show.
So yeah, and that will be appearing very, very soon, as well as some other content which I think people will be looking forward to. But
Ballboy hosts an F1 2016 lobby or a GT Sport Super Formula. Coming on to Super Formula, actually, just give a bit of an update on that. I know, I think it was Told that was asking me in the GHR Discord yesterday, I believe, about the Super Formula. Me and myself and Elliot and others are in discussions about running a Super Formula League on GT Sport. We hope to confirm more details soon, and also GT Sport initial sign-ups will be released soon as well, within, I would say, the next week to 2 weeks.
oh, that is a nasty crash there. But anyway, Mr. Marr will be happy that his rival Southampton are now equalising, and on that note, I think we should end.
Oh, Liverpool scored. Naby Keita was the goal scorer.
I think we should end on the Grand National is terrible.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me. You won't be saying that if I get the winner tomorrow for the 3rd consecutive year in a row. Yeah, that's how dedicated I am to the Grand National.
I think it's all stupid.
Is it bad? Is it bad that I backed 5 horses in the race?
It's just bad you were naked talking about
40
horses.
minutes, I backed 5. I have an 1/8 of a chance to win.
How much is it normal to, like, bet or whatever.
I normally put like £1 on, and most people put like thousands of pounds on. And I mean thousands of pounds. I think somebody put an £8 bet on a horse today. So
There was a guy in Ireland last year who bet like $1 million, I think.
wow. If anybody wants a tip for the national, then
Oh, there.
James encouraging.
if
encouraging
anybody is wanting to have a bet on the Grand National, I strongly recommend you check out a horse called Rathvinden. Ruby Walsh. And it's an Irish horse as well.
Oh, chopper that! Jesus, that's when I'm sure the lad will get on ground.
Mr. Willie Mullins training the horse. Is Thingy a steward for F4, Storm?
Oh no, up on the deep end, quick! Up on the deep end!
As far as I'm aware, yes. Yes.
I think we should sort this out, like who's doing the stewards very, very soon. So
We'll sort out in Discord. We'll sort out in Discord.
We'll get to work now. So thanks for watching, everyone. And yeah, we'll be working hard. I'll send out invites to Discord to everyone.
Tonight, over tomorrow as well.
Storm will be watching the Grand National, so great stuff.
Good. I'll be betting on my horse that I've just tipped up, which will probably end up falling at the first fence.
James, I'm gonna bet on that horse, and if I lose, I'm saying you encourage gambling.
If anybody wants a bit of a musical one, Rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah.
Yep, Storm bet on that particular horse. Great horse for you, Storm, because you will be watching the Grand National.
Ignore what the experts say. Ignore what the experts say. Just listen to what I say.
Why do all the horses sound like their names were picked out of a dictionary?
Because they probably were.
Oh, my stomach is grumbling. Oh.
Oh, what a crash! Oh my goodness me.
You're hungry for the Grand Nationals.
I'm married with a house and daughter and have no money. I'll have no money if all my horses fall tomorrow.
GHR bankrupt within a week.
Yeah, bankrupt within a week.
James' head is down 10 grand from betting on a horse. You should have guessed the Irish horse would have been drunk.
They're all tipping up Tiger Roll on the show I'm watching. They're all tipping up Tiger Roll, which won the race last year. I can't lie that I'm not going to back it. I'm going to back it. Storm works at Land Rover. I can tell.
Ah.
If they're ever interested in sponsoring a league, you know where to find us. Maybe I'll try and get out there somehow. Manila Rocco?
Huh?
Rocco Reggie for it? There's one for Rocco if he wants to bet in the national. Not Manila Rocco. My girlfriend's backing that horse tomorrow as well.
Oh, have a go at Rocco. Is he gonna have a go down into Turbo? Dun 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 dun.
Oh no, I'm dead!
Ah, let's end it here though. Let's end it here. Let's get to work.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're just going on a bit too much about the Grand National.
I know, but who knows? Could be a good idea. Good idea for a league, the Grand National Horse Racing League.
The Grand National League.
No, that's a casino, Bob.
2008.
That's a casino. That's a casino, mate.
Who knows? We could do it on Minecraft or something. Anyway, I think we should end it.
Well, I've just seen some custom liveries released when we've been racing. Looks very, very nice indeed.
Weird for the F1 game.
Yep. They're coming out in 2.5 months, I do believe. Pretty much. End of June. Yeah. Anyways.
Whoa, that's a long time. 30 years, goodness me.
30 years?
Yeah.
Wow. And here's me trying to break in with a graduate job. I mean, that makes me feel quite young now.
Anyway, let's sort out stewarding and all that stuff. So,
Yeah,
thanks for
let's
watching,
sort out
everyone.
stewarding.
Tune in tomorrow, same time, 7 PM, for what should be a very different race. We should see a lot of F4 drivers wanting to prove themselves that, you know, they are a good driver. You know, they'll have the pace, and who knows who's going to win that race. A lot of contenders, so tune in for that. And on that note, thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.
Damon Hill.
Damon Hill.
Nick Luck, Alice Plunkett, Richard Pittman.
You're fine.
Damon Hill. Damon Hill.
No.
Graham Hill.
No, no.
Damon
I
Hill.
will. Right.
Graham Hill.
Damon Hill.
Jeremy Kyle. Jeremy Kyle.
Jeremy McCarthy.
No, Jeremy Kyle show.
Damon Hill. Damon Hill.
Pass the Maldonado. Pass the Maldonado.
Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Oh, Damon Hill.